Hey everyone, this is Cathy. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to share a first impression spinning with you for a cover that I received from my husband as an early Christmas gift. This is from an Etsy shop called So What Else Is New, and it's actually SEW. But anyway, I'll list the information below and also probably provide a screenshot of what the shop looks like and so forth. Many of you may have heard of them before. So I want to do a first impression video with you because I'm super excited about this and I have never seen this particular product in person. I see tons of images on Instagram and I was showing this to my husband and there was two different patterns that I wanted really bad and I was like, which one is more me? And he said that this one was, and you'll understand why here in just a moment. And then he's like, you know what? I want to buy that for you for Christmas. So I was like, okay. I already have a cover, but what's another cover? Just like having another purse, right? So here it is. I've been so excited to open it, waiting patiently for everybody to go to sleep so I can record this video. So here we go. Covered obviously my information up, but this is a very cute pink envelope that it comes in. You see that I have not opened it at all. So let's get started. I'm going to do it with some cute scissors that belong to my little children in this house. Let's see. So opening it up. It has a nice thank you sticker for supporting her small business. And it's just a nice bag that it comes in. Ta-da! Alrighty, so my first impression is it's exactly the colors that it shows in the shop. Big hint, I am a coffee addict, coffee fan, coffee lover, whatever you want to call it. I love coffee, particularly from Starbucks. So when my husband saw this, he's like, dude, you have to get this. So I was like, okay. And so it is made out of a fabric material. These are handmade by the individual that owns the shop. So this is the hybrid Hobonichi Weeks. It also includes, it also states it's for Mega Weeks or the Print Impression Weeks. And it's basically a TN coffee cup pink fabric snap enclosure planner cover. And this was for $26.99 plus shipping and handling and tax and whatnot. So let me go ahead and open it and see what it's like. Oh, it's very cute. I like the simplicity of the inside since we have a lot going on the outside to reveal my love for coffee. So we have a nice little card from her. This is what you would be searching for on Etsy. Like I said, I'll link it down below. Here is her business card. So you'll see she has ready to ship covers designed to fit Hobonichi Original A6, B6, Maybook, Erin Condren Petite Planner, an A5 Leuchtturm, an A5 Hobonichi Cousin, the Hobonichi Weeks, and a mini Happy Planner. I in particularly use a Hobonichi Weeks and a Hobonichi Weeks Mega, so we'll try this baby on and see how she fits. So basically, it comes with the two elastic pieces so that you can put your notebooks in. This is an open pocket here, and open on the side as well. And then you have two small, maybe some card slots for some items that you would like to carry along with you. And there's no pocket elsewhere. And then you have, these nice little holes to show where the elastic bands are. All right, so let's go ahead and try it on. So here are the two. This is my Hobonichi Weeks that I use for work. I have a cover on it. So we'll try it on with this one. And then I also use I also use the Hobonichi Weeks Mega. This is a sneaker. I was going to say meeker. I was going to say sneaker and mega in one word. I'm crazy sometimes. Anyways, this is the cover that I use today as an everyday with all my good stuff. I do have a video that shows how I plan and set up that particular cover. Okay, so this is not a cover on cover per se. This is just a one that I had purchased from a shop on Etsy, but this in particular is a Hobonichi cover on cover for the weeks. For some reason, they don't make a version of that for the sneaker mega. So I've seen people use TNs in multiple ways to hold the Hobonichi Weeks. I'm just going to put it in a couple different ways just to see how it fits. So, you know, with the cover on cover sliding right in, there's no issues. You can obviously, you know, snap it in. There's definitely a lot of room for growth, since these planners do have a tendency to get nice and chunky after a lot of loving with pens and stickers. So there's definitely a lot of room for there. Or if you have other TN notebooks that you like to carry along with you, I don't. I just have this particular book, so I wouldn't be able to demonstrate that. Except I do have, actually, I'm sorry, I do have this little mini Hobonichi, but that's kind of a small little notebook that doesn't really, it's not really significant, but let's see here. So we'll set that aside for just a second. So individuals can carry it this way. Obviously, you can put both sides of the cover in with no problem. I mean, you definitely see this this cover is meant to hold a substantial amount of items. There's still a lot of space. There's still so much more room for activities. Comment below if you know where that comes from. My husband and I, we quote that all the time. There's so much more room for activities. Anyway, I like this form. This is actually kind of cute. It feels kind of snug. It does, well, no, excuse me. It's snug in a sense, like, oh, it's being kind of hugged by this cover, but it is loose. You can see that there is still some room here. But let me go ahead and put it in with the elastic bands just to kind of get a feel for that. You know, so for people that like to carry more supplies, that, you know, that would work too. That's actually a nice little way to kind of keep it secure in the notebook. What I wanted to actually do is try it with both. Since this is my work planner and this is my personal planner, maybe during the week I want to carry both of them with me. Generally, I always just have this in my work backpack. But let's see how it looks with both. Snap enclosure. And yeah, it's a pretty good fit. I mean, it's definitely is room for growth for both of these individual books. They can get chunky if they would like, and they would have plenty of room to stay in this particular cover. I know with this cover that I'm using right now with just the Weeks Mega, it's already, you know, because there's so much more that I'm carrying in here, you know, that you can tell there's not going to be a whole lot of room for growth for the Weeks Mega. But let me, you know, while I have you guys, let's move into it completely, just out of curiosity. I don't think, just out of curiosity, I don't think I'll use this for my everyday carry the way I use this Motrin cover. But well, let's find out. I don't know. I'm saying something too soon here. Let's move into the cover completely and see how it fits. So we have the pen loop. It's actually pretty spacious, so I'm going to add another highlighter here that I have just to kind of test out. You know, you obviously can put more than one. Oh, you know what, that's awesome, because I know people like to have a specific highlighter that they use the entire week, and there's never a good place to put two pen loops, so it's nice that we have one pen loop that would hold both. Let's see, I have some items in my Motrin that I will kind of stuff in here just to get a feel for it. Let me go ahead and take out my Weeks work planner for a minute. And let's stuff this bad boy with everything that I would be carrying should I decide to use this as my everyday carry. I have some coupons. I have a couple of bank cards and such that I will put in here. All right, so I don't think I had to rethink how I'd want to put the cards in. So here I have my driver's license and just a stamp card for work. And then I have a medical card and a couple of bank, actually 4 bank type size cards. I'm just going to go ahead and shove them in here. Let's say we wanted to do that. Oh, I have this little guy I carry for the heck of it. I have $1 and a couple of receipts. Let's see, maybe I want to put him back here just for the sake of putting it there. Okay, so that's everything that I carry in this mortgage term. So I'll go ahead and set this aside, and everything is in. I've removed the second week's, but so let's say this is just a personal, if I'm out and about and I don't need my work weeks with me. It is a loose fit, so I'm not sure if it's something that I would carry with just the one if I had additional TN inserts that I would like to carry, but that's just not my style of planning. So this would certainly work for somebody that has a lot of books that they combine with their Hobonichi Weeks as an everyday carry. That would definitely be a good option for you. Let me go ahead and put in this one, my work weeks. And that I feel is definitely a better fit with 2. So I actually like that. I may consider this as an option for the week during the week if I'm going into the office and having to downsize kind of what my carry on is, as far as going in, not having to carry my whole shebang, purse and stuff. I can just kind of throw this in my work bag. I have my personal planner, I have my work planner, and I have my business, bank card and everything else. Sometimes what I like about thinking through like this particular type of cover. So like if I'm on my lunch break and I go downstairs to the cafeteria and maybe I want to take my work weeks down with me and my personal weeks, or you're taking your bank card because you're gonna have lunch at the cafeteria. This is a nice carry, because you have both of them in one. It's like it's just a one hand deal to get to do what you got to do. So and carry all your personal items. I like that. It can kind of easily be managed within one hand if you have to use both hands, but it's definitely a good alternative cover for a pretty good price, and the customization is fun. If you were to check out her Facebook, or excuse me, if you were to check out her Etsy shop, you will see that she has so many different patterns to choose from that are different than your standard patterns. I don't know how to explain. I think she recently had something that looked like Lisa Frank images, which brought back years, right, as a kid. Some Disney characters. I've seen, some Harry Potter characters type items that she'll have. Even some things from The Shining. It's a good mixture of designs that she has available that I have not seen anywhere else. So definitely check her out if this is something you'd be interested in. I may consider using this, like I said, for work. But anyway, it was nice checking in with you guys. I hope you guys have a good evening. I will be signing off and be sharing this video soon. It is late in the evening, so I'll try to get this up and posted for the rest of the group. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. If you remember what movie that quote was that I just mentioned earlier when we were going through this cover, comment below. It's always fun to interact with people out there watching my videos. I will be posting another plan with me coming up, hopefully by the end of this week. And then also I did want to post something else out there regarding my resolution plans for 2020. So I hope that it interests you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Good night. Take care. Peace.